What up, great people? It's the Country CEO, man. Sunday morning, driving in, getting ready to get this thing started. And look, man, Youth Sunday. I'm going to talk to the youth today about don't fumble the ball. And don't fumble the ball. Fumble means to what? Clumsily or aimlessly lose something. The ball, metaphorically today, is your life. So I'm talking to the kids today about don't clumsily or aimlessly play around with your life and the direction that you're going and your future. And of course, talking about that and thinking about that, meditating on that, thought about good old-fashioned dump truck business. Opportunities are out there, but don't fumble the ball. The opportunities to get started are out there if we stay persevering, researching, preparing, getting ourselves in position. You know, a lot of times people get frustrated because, oh, it's not happening fast enough. It's not happening. What am I doing wrong? Blah, blah, blah. You got to have some patience, but you also got to have some preparation, right? And then what's your plan? You know, are you saving money, or do you have an avenue to acquire the finance? You know, all that stuff. Part of your research has to be, what is it going to take to get in this business, right? And once you've done all your research, you know, in that area, a lot of time I talk about research, you know, we end up talking about finding the work. But a lot of the research also has to do, okay, what does it take to get in? And then when I find out what does it take to get in, developing a strategic plan to making that happen, right? And it's step by step by step, right? For some of us, it doesn't just happen overnight. For some of y'all, it's not going to happen overnight. But you got to have a plan. You got to prepare. You got to pray, you know, and be patient. It's a lot of P's. And in doing that, don't fumble the ball. You know, you need to be saving money. Don't go spending money on stuff that you don't need right now. Making a sacrifice, right? And, you know, if you're not willing to sacrifice, then you're fumbling the ball on getting started, right? And then for those of who are in, you know, I saw a post in one of the groups yesterday referring to the fact that it's been a kind of tough on some of them because of the rain the last couple of weeks, and it has rained. It definitely has rained. You guys know that. I showed you that. One of the tricks of the trade is you got to have your feet in enough doors so when that rain does come, you got some things to do. But that's why I always tell y'all, I say it again and again and again, and I'm gonna keep on saying, that's why I fool with that asphalt. That's why I fool with that limestone, because even after a rain the next day, or even after it's rained that day, we go to work that night. Or even if it's rained that night, did that rain that night, we can go to work the next morning. Or if it's rain coming in the afternoon, we can get a 6-7 hours. I've been working. Now, have I had some lost days, lost times? Everybody didn't go out? Sure. I'm not trying to say that. But my heart just went out to some of them, because I know some of them in that group, actually, that are local, that were saying about how it's been a rough last 2-3 weeks on them. And some of them feel like it's been a rough dump truck season so far for them. Man, my heart goes out to them. And I thank God for his grace and mercy. That hadn't quite been my reality. Have we had some slow weeks, you know, not normal weeks? Sure. But overall, we doing all right. And it ain't just me. I got friends that are doing all right. Right? So that's why it's not always good to just put everybody in the same barrel. So again, don't fumble the ball. Get yourself in. The more doors you get yourself in, the more likely you're going to be working somewhere, even in the midst of spotty afternoon showers in South Louisiana. That's a part of your research. All right? That's enough for this video. I just want to tell you, don't fumble the ball. As it relates to getting started, but also getting yourself into multiple doors that'll keep that dump truck rolling. Country CEO! I'm finna go bark at him a little while. Got my Sigma gear in on this morning. Y'all be breezy. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, notification bell. I'm gone.